wait, let me make sure.
I know. It's like, are we live?
Maybe? Yes.
Maybe? Yes, okay, cool.
I just got it.
Hello. We are here to wrap up the Historical Fiction Readathon and chat our monthly pick too. And group read and all the things.
All
okay,
the
good.
things.
Hi, Monica. Okay.
How many times do I get a yawn? Oh my gosh.
Yep. I feel like that's how Sundays feel sometimes. Okay. Yes. So I guess definitely let us know if you are, I don't know, what do we want to talk about first? Like our favorites from the readathon and do the group book later?
We could do like how many we read and what our
wrap
favorites
up
are. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Yeah. I am 80% through, like 75, 80% through the Shelley Thacker. So I'll finish that today for sure. I'm landing at like a 3.5 stars. It's just very, like, I'm having a fun time with it. It's just like very over the top.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh my God, really? Like every time something happens, I'm like, girl. Girl.
Hello.
But, hello. That'll make my 5th book. So I read 5. So I read my TBR, except I just switched the Daisy out for Daisy. I keep calling it Daisy. Diva with the
Diva, yeah.
Yeah, the women on platform 2, which I'm so glad I did. I love that one.
Yay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Lexi and anybody else who joined, let us know how many you read, any of that stuff. We're just wrapping up our books. Monica read 6, loved the Veil of Violence, and hated James Fair.
Yep.
I ended up reading 12 because I finished the Bewitching that I started last night, and then I ended up reading because I thought I was going to be done, and then I decided to jump into Riley Sager's new like mystery suspense book. But it's also like I'm going to count it for this because it takes place in 1942, the whole book. So
interesting.
Yeah, so it's like murder mystery adventure like on a train of like this vengeance. So that was With a Vengeance is the name of that book. So 12 books. I had to switch out the last 2 for like other books on my TBR that just the audios never came in on time.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite, you think, of the readathon?
Oh, the women on platform 2.
Yeah. So good.
100%. That one was so good. Like, like it's one of those books where I'm like, yes, I loved it so much, but it makes me want to like rage.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, the parallels between like then and now, like, why are we still doing this? Like, we've already fought for this. Like, this isn't even talking about what happened in the US to get like women's rights. This was just like Dublin 1970. And I'm like, oh my God.
I know. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite too. I ended up buying a physical copy of it because I loved it so much.
Did you see the paperback on Amazon has like a different cover?
Yeah, and I didn't like that one.
I was like, because I was going back and forth on if I wanted to buy the hardback or the paperback. The paperback doesn't come out until January, so I don't know if they're changing the cover.
Yeah, and it had like kind of cartoony characters on it, right?
Yeah,
and I was like, that's not the vibe of like, this is the one I kept coming back to like on my like audio app. So I was like, I need this book that I remember it by. Yeah. Almost done with 11th book. I think that might be it. Very nice.
11 books is so good.
Yeah. Finished 2 and in the middle of 2. Nice. Vampire of King Street today. So that'll be a historical fantasy. Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
Love that. Let's see. Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
That one's so good.
Yeah.
Yep. That's when I was doing like a wrap up of the women on platform 2, that's what I was talking about. Like, it's so good, hits so hard, and it's just like made me so mad and angry at like the world history, places we are in today. Like, so frustrating. But so good. Which one you didn't like? Oh, which books do we not like?
Probably The Scholar and The Last Fairy Door. It was like a 3-star, but it was just way too long. I'm like, I don't even remember half of that book. So it's not like I hated it or I didn't like it. I just felt like it was like needed more polishing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. My least favorite was After Paris by, I can't even remember
Oh, was
the
that like
author's
one of the
name.
first ones you read?
Yeah, it was one of the first, and it's like a KU Read and Listen, a newer release, and like it was just okay. It was like World War II and like this French cinema like it girl who goes missing basically, and somebody in present day is trying to like find out about her. And so like I like the past chapters, but the current day lady was just like I was not interested in her story. Let's see. Yeah, definitely count it.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. DNF'd the Rudicipatus. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one, I think it was the Fountains of Silence, Lexi, and that was one of the ones with her where she started doing like a lot of POVs, and there's another one from Out of the Easy or From Salt to Sea or something like that. I tried reading one of her other books, and it was very similar. It's like too many POVs, too many switches where I was like, I had no idea what was happening. The Fountains of Silence I stuck with it, but there's other books that.
Oh, you did read that one too?
Yeah, I read that one, not this time.
Yeah.
I read it a while ago, and I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. It was fine, but I still love Between Shades of Grey by her. I think that's one of my favorites because it's less POV. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's because they have way too many POVs. Salt to the Sea has like 4 or 5, and I feel like Fountains of Silence you start with like 2, and then you build it up, so it was easier to get into. But yeah, they're not my favorites by her.
Interesting. Yeah, I've only read From Salt to Sea, and I think I gave that one 2 stars, and then I read the one we read for the book club, like the New Orleans one.
Oh, Out of the Easy, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that one was like okay-ish. So I don't know if she's for me.
3 stars, yeah. I'm glad I read her backlist, so I know if I like her stuff or not. But Between Shades of Grey, which I think is one of her earlier books, is like came out in 2012 or 2013. That one really hit me. But that was the one that's based off of the TV show. She has a movie or TV show for that one, but none of her other ones do.
Yeah. It seems like she's hit and miss, like depending on what type of stuff you like in her books.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So far, the first one I ever read, Between Shades of Grey, is the only one that's like really, really worked for me.
Interesting.
I don't know if she's actually publishing historical fiction anymore, though.
Oh.
I think she's moved more. Like, I think it's still technically historical fiction, but I think it's more like historical mystery, which is
okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And
I feel like a lot of hers, like at least those two that I read, like I feel like they're just very young-ish, like almost like young adult type of vibes.
Yep. All of them are like that.
Oh, they all are? Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. Oh, I like the Chanel Clean one that I read. But I love her Prose family one. So like that one was okay, but I love that series so much more.
Yeah.
What one? Oh, Promise to Arlette, and then the Shelley Thacker one. Yeah. I think I'm gonna land at like 3. Did I say this? Oh, when we started, I'm like 80% through the Shelley Thacker one.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, but I think I'm gonna land at like a 3.5 star. It was fine.
Yeah.
So, I'll join your historical live show and chat about it. I'll see what everyone else.
That'll be interesting to see what Jess and Samantha think of that one. I love that one. I gave it 4.5 stars, but I'm definitely in that mood of like historical romances right now, so it really worked. The other one that I only had like the 2 5 stars for this readathon was the Women on Platform 2, and then the Kelly Rimmer, like All the Things, or no, The Things We Cannot Say. Yeah, those 2 I loved.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello.
I mean, I could see it coming. I knew what like. I mean, I still have like 20% left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clearly.
I don't see it. It was like, I don't know. The live show for that will be interesting because I don't know. I didn't see it as like other women drama, but.
No, I don't see it as like drama, but.
Yeah.
What is happening with my necklaces? You had a couple 4.5 star, right?
Yes, the Shelley Thacker one that we're talking about, and then this other one I grabbed, I forgot, is the American Sky one I really liked by Carolyn Dasher, which is KU Read and Listen. This one's really long, but like three generations of women, like World War One, World War Two, Vietnam War, so covers a ton, and like with aviation. So I liked that one as well.
So I feel like those type of books, it's okay for it to be long if it follows
Yes.
that many different times. You're trying to tell maybe not different stories, but like different times and their stories of the different times. I'm like okay with it being long.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. That one was very like family saga, so it needed like all that time for each character.
Yeah.
The Four Winds, yes.
Oh, What the Wind Knows, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That last page, it always gets me.
Yeah.
Did you end up rating The Bewitching?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gave it 4 stars.
Okay.
I liked it. It's definitely like, I'm gonna count it for the fantasy, but it's definitely like just more magic, not magic, witchery, like witch stuff and horror and like very dark and like very spooky. So I was listening to the audiobook last night and it's very like paranoid thoughts and things going on with the characters. So it's definitely a like creepy one. But I liked it.
Man. I can't read that when I'm like going to sleep or at night. Like I cannot do that.
Yep. It was good, but definitely interesting. And it was another one where it's like following 3 different like timelines, different people too.
Oh, okay.
And connecting them. It was good. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
And like the author even has it in her, like she has like the thing on Goodreads, you know, that she puts like the blurb and all that. And she has it like classified as fantasy too. So I'm like, we will put it on there since she did it too.
I mean, I still think it counts totally fine.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah. We can do what we want with this, with our prompts. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes it's like that with books, and like even a little hint of something can like make me super not like a book, so I get it. Oh, yay, hello.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other.
I
had a lot of like 3, yeah, I had a lot of 3.5 star ones, and I'm trying to think what others I loved.
Broke my heart with the Girls of Flight City. Nope, the Flight Girls. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
I'll still say that. It's fine though.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I liked parts of it. I feel like, which is weird because usually I love, like, obviously I read romances, but like the romance part was just okay. Like that part of the story was okay for me, and I wanted more like history.
Yeah. Yes.
And I feel like it was romance heavy, historical fiction.
Yes. So did you read the 3 Generation Aviation one before or after?
Right after.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say like if you're coming off that type of book where it's like really heavy with the history, it totally makes sense of why.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, did I say this? I read that like really early on. So like going from romance to historical fiction, I was like, oh my God, I love that. It was the same time I read like What the Wind Knows. And so I was like, oh my God, I love this. Because it's like very heavy on the romance, both of those.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I jumped into American Sky after it, and then it was like everything I wanted. So it just kind of like confirmed about Flight Girls for me. Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah.
Most were good ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about our group book?
Sure. You have a physical copy of it, right?
Yeah, let me grab it. I just knocked over all those books. This one.
Promise to Arlette.
It's really pretty.
It's such a pretty cover.
Yeah.
So for everybody in the comments too, if you read our group/monthly pick, let us know what you rated it. And what did you give it, Tori?
So I think when I came off of it, like right after, and I posted about it because I updated my blog at the same time, I think I gave it 4.5 stars. It's like a 4.5. But I think the more I sit on it, I would give it 4. And it's because when I got like 20% into the book, I stopped because I was listening to while I was working. And then I picked it back up the next day listening to it. And I had to reread like 4 chapters because I was confused. I was like, wait, how did we get here? So I was like, it was very slow at the beginning, and then I got to the end and I was like, oh, well, I can kind of see like why she would do it that way. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, it was good. I loved the ending part of it. Like, that's still really good. So I think I'm probably going to land it just leaving it at 4 stars. Like, I thought it was solid.
Okay. I ended up giving it, which it was like one of the middle books I think I read for the readathon. Mm-hmm. And so I gave it 3 initially. But honestly, like after sitting with it, like even a few minutes later, and the more I've sat with it, it was more like 2.5, 2. Yeah, I did not like it. Okay. Yeah, same. Lexi and I were talking about this. I was like, I gave it 3, but I feel like that was being nice.
Okay, we have to get into it because I'm very interested of like why.
But see, Monica also gave it 4.5 stars. So yeah, we have to. Which I don't even know what I was expecting from this book. Like, I read the blurb. Yeah, and I like had an idea, but like I feel like it was nothing like I expected it to be. Like the whole 1950s type of photograph thing, pulling them back to like World War II and all of that. Like I had this different idea, I guess, in my mind. And so I was like, what the heck is happening with this book, like right away?
Okay, so what parts made you like, no, I did not like it?
It's so boring. Honestly, everything. Like I didn't really like the writing. I didn't like the characters. I felt like it was just slow going, and I didn't like, I think I realized during this readathon, like I like to learn things from the books, or like I like a lot of history in them, and I feel like there was nothing in here like keeping me motivated to want to know more about the characters. And like I liked the art scene, I will say that. Like the art scene part of it was cool, but the rest of it was just so Lexi's just coming in with all the hot takes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Which, I mean, I like Arlette. I feel like you're not supposed to like her. And so, like, I was fine with that. I like unlikable characters that are just in somebody's life for a reason. You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. I just was not invested in this story at all. Like, at all.
Interesting. I think this is actually like the first time since we've had our book club that we're like very different with reading. Like, very, very different, which is interesting. So for the longest time when I was reading, actually, one of the reasons why I had to go back and re-listen is because I thought Arlette was a man. I don't know why. I just assumed going into it. So when they kept referring to she, I was like, what the hell is happening right now? Like, what is going on? But one of the things I like about historical fiction, and it was slow, I'll give you that. It's slow. There's times where it lulls a little bit. I like to pull parallels. Well, along with learning things, I like to be able to pull parallels from like what's happening now to something that's previously happened in the past, whether it's a time period like we all know about or something that was like so small that we don't think about. And one of the things while the beginning was slow, I liked the first 50% because it showed what the characters like Arlette, Ida was doing, and like their friends and stuff like that, of how they were in Paris or in France and they were seeing what was happening in Poland from like an outside perspective of like, oh, like this is happening. And then the French government was like, oh, like cataloging everything that what they had. And it was like one little step at a time where you don't think about it in like hindsight of like what they're trying to do, because Ida wasn't thinking about it, but Arlette was like, oh no, we could see what was happening like previously because they were doing all the resistance stuff. Like I didn't really like her as a character. Like she was there obviously for a reason, but I like the parallels of that, of how like you could go with your day-to-day life and have like little things, like a law that's changed to where this happens. And I just see those parallels so much now. And I was like, wow, it's actually like hard to read where you can just let things go by because you're in your day-to-day life and just living and stuff like that. And then boom, all of a sudden, like everything's taken over. You have German soldiers like coming into your house at any time that you want. True. So that for me was the first like 50% of how I could like get by the slowness, is because I was invested in that story of like pulling parallels as much as I could. And then the last 50%, I liked where I actually personally really liked like the little romance between Sydney and Ida when they met at the chateau, and how they got to like know each other and they had like found comfort in each other during that time. And then going back home, I liked that it forced kind of him and her to see like outside of their like day-to-day life too. So I feel like I went really far into that.
No, it's good.
But,
Okay, let's see. Somebody
okay.
else says that mid for them, 3.25 star rating. Yeah. Mm. hmm And then they had a follow-up here that they had just come off of like The Nightingale and some other books, so that this one didn't hit as much. And I feel like that's kind of, I probably shouldn't have saved it till the end. Like maybe if I would have started with it and had nothing else to like compare it to at the time,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that that one had to do with Jewel Thieves. That's cool. Liked Ida as a character. Yeah, able to adapt and change.
Yeah, it was actually really hard to read at the beginning what happened with her parents. It was very like fast moving in the beginning. It was like
Yes.
this happened, and like all of these things. And then all of a sudden we're like at the chateau. So I felt like it was very fast moving, but still kind of boring. But like I said, I still pulled like parallels from certain things.
Yeah, no, it really makes sense. Yeah.
And then when we got to the chateau part, I was kind of invested because it was like, I don't know what the word is, but it's like the anticipation of like who's going to show up. Is a German soldier going to show up? And then her having to play the violin while he was bringing, like, that was really hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me to like listen to because I was like, could you just imagine like this psychotic German officer doing like that? Was just bizarre to me. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I will say with Arlette, I get the title of the book now, but I don't necessarily like the art part of it. It wasn't my favorite. I literally could care less about the art part.
So we're totally on different pages.
Yeah, like I literally don't care. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they're taking these like, I mean, you're in Paris. Maybe it's because it's France. I'm like, France is always like risque with everything throughout like historical time. So I was like, okay, you're taking like these random photos like
scandalous
this.
Photos.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really hard.
Yeah.
And how she never played the violin before, and how at the beginning I was confused on why she was like screaming. Was it she was screaming at her kid? That was like, I want to play violin, and she's like, you're never gonna play violin.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Like, why are you reacting that way? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, read early on. Yeah. Yeah.
I muted myself that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always just like those like heavy hitting moments in like historical fiction books that hit like that. And I feel like that was the one in this book.
I liked the ending because it showed not like the biggest character growth, but it did show some character growth with Ida, where she was like stepping out of her comfort zone, like saying like, I'm going to go, find this person. I'm going to go figure out like where she got this photo from. And then it led to like all this stuff. But I also felt like while she was on that like little journey of like 3 weeks or something like that she was gone, it like made her realize like what she wanted from life. Like, did she want to stay this housewife in, I think it was like Lexington, Kentucky or something like that? Like it was the middle of nowhere, like suburb type thing. Or did she want to go back to being that like person that she was during like the 30s and 40s, where she was in the arts like scene and doing all this stuff. So like I thought that was like cute, like cool to see. And then also the Sydney, him spending time with the girls, was cute.
Yeah, I liked his like little road trip with them and all their adventures. Yeah, I was surprised with Ida deciding to kind of stay and make all that work, because I feel like she wasn't gonna do that, or I felt like that wasn't her character,
Yeah. I really thought that when she saw Arlette, I was like, oh, she's not going back home.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that she's going to leave. But,
Which, I didn't realize going in that Arlette was like a person. I thought it was going to be like a place, or like, I don't like the title of the name. So I was like, wait, somebody's named Arlette? Like, what's happening?
Oh, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
It was
Lexington
something, but
yeah.
I mean, like, I like the title. Like, it's a cool title and a cool cover, but I think, like, out of everything, like, that's the title you went with. Like, I get why she had this, like, promise that she, like, made herself, like, because, I did too. I was like, what the heck? I was waiting, and then they kept referring to Arlette as a person, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just was like, I get it, but I'm like, that's it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Oop.
Yeah.
Cover is stunning. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Which, is this the author's debut? Does it say anything?
I don't know. It says that she's the author of The Girls with No Names, The Stolen Book of Evelyn Aubrey, Find Me in Havana, Girl in the Afternoon. So this is not her first.
Oh, definitely not then. Interesting.
Yeah, she has a lot. 5 books. Oh, I don't know if you guys, okay, so in the beginning of this, because it's an ARC copy, the editor from that, I guess that edited the book, it talks about why she wrote this book. And apparently the story was inspired by a photograph that Man Ray took of Serena, so the author's grandmother, who was one of his muses. And so Serena wrote this novel to understand how artists could continue to create during World War II and after, how their work and subjects changed over time. The result is an unforgettable story with characters so nuanced and richly drawn they feel real.
So the author name she uses is her grandmother's name too?
No, Serena, the author, Serena Burdick, her grandmother.
Oh, okay.
It just says Serena's grandmother.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's written, I thought this was written from the author, but it's the editor, so I was confused. I was like, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this part that Lexi said, like, the, like, sapphic part in a historical fiction, yeah.
That's where I thought this was going for the longest time, because it came out during Pride. Like, Pride, well, no, it was June, right? Well, yeah, June 17th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I thought it was going, and I was like, okay.
Like, yeah, me too. Yeah, which then I was like, oh, it makes sense why it was released in June. Like, this is going to be great, especially after we just read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So I was like, oh, interesting. And then it just kind of wasn't that at all.
Yep.
Which I did actually kind of like when you were talking about, or just talking about it in general right now, like with Arlette and like how she was kind of seeing 3 steps ahead all the time and kind of planning everything out. Like, I did like that revelation that they had in the story, and like how, I always want to call Ida Sydney, but Ida, like how she was like taken aback. Like, what do you mean the money's under my name and like all this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Did
we ever figure out who actually her father was? Because they talked about it, and I didn't catch like who he actually was. Like, he was someone who,
I feel like no, but I don't know.
He died, but it was like during an assassination attempt, so he died at the same time someone else did. I was confused.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did in The Porcelain Maker. Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. That one I really liked. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, definitely in Paris. And I feel like throughout history in general, like, it wasn't
uncommon.
Always such a thing. Yeah.
Like, they're very progressive in that way.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I wanted something different with like every aspect of the book, I guess.
I was gonna say, like, if what would have like changed your rating if like it turned out to be sapphic, or you just
I don't know, like more. Yeah, I just needed, I think, more from all the characters, maybe, or for me to be interested in their story more. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, looking back retrospectively, she didn't do a good job of introducing the characters to where you get attached to them. You know what I mean? It's like you're dropped into their house, and Sydney and Ida are just doing their day-to-day life. There's no introduction. There's no nothing. So I wonder if she would have taken like one of those chapters of Sydney and Ida together, or like Ida doing some stuff during like Nazi occupied France, like with the violin and stuff, and put that as like chapter 1 or prologue. Like, maybe that would have dragged people in more to keep you like emotionally invested. I don't know.
Yeah. Needed more character development, more plot, more history. Yeah. Just, more in general, I feel like, is what.
I do feel like as a historical fiction, it definitely had a lot less history. But I think like as a general fiction book, I thought it was fine. Like, I definitely would have.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think when I rate books, it's if I do it by the genre, sometimes I do it that way, but sometimes I'm like, no, like, I actually like the story as it was. Yeah. But like classifying it as historical fiction, I'd be like,
It's like lighter on all that type of part.
For sure.
It's more of, they're the character stories in this like historical time frame.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely more like character driven, kind of like character There's not a lot of plot if you think about that. Like there was multiple times. It's like she wanted to talk about the art scene, and then she wanted to talk about the Nazi occupied France, and then she wanted to talk about after and how that promise and what that meant. So it was like 3 separate things that she wanted to put into it.
Well, and then like the part with, because Ida, right, in England, like her being raised there and all of that, there's just like a whole lot of these little moments, and it was like, I don't know.
So now the more that I'm talking about it, you're making me lower my rating.
No. Yeah. I mean, we read it, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think at the beginning, it's the way she introduced them, you're dropped in, but there was nothing like emotional about them. Like, there's nothing.
You weren't like, you didn't really care about.
No, you're like, okay, you're living in a suburb during the 1950s. Like, really, how hard your life could have been. Like, really, how hard.
Right.
And then you kind of see all the other stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it was just the lack of, like, for me, just the lack of being interested in the characters, as well as just the time I read it and like other books I had just read. So like a lot played into my thoughts on it, you know?
I do think me and you are similar with like how we read and rate things. Like usually we're pretty much on the same page, and it's mostly like if something is very plot driven, we can like go with the plot, right? If something's character driven, we can like go with the character driven story. But if it doesn't have anything, it's kind of like, there's nothing. Hard. I feel like that is like the story for you, where you didn't grasp onto either one of the characters, and or because they weren't likable or like relatable or anything like that, and the plot was not really there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes books are like that. Like you just.
My favorite characters were the little girls. That was my favorite. Bea and Dora. They were cute.
They were cute and funny. Because one of them, right, wouldn't talk to the dad, and then that one part where she finally said something to him, and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, it felt like we've been talking forever. Like, they were cute on their little road trip together.
Yeah, it was adorable. Or, like, when one of them got a fever, and he was like, what do I do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Like, I feel like The Nightingale was written, like 10 years ago now, and published 10 years ago now. So a lot of people have read that book, and so they compare it to a lot of things now. But I think like since then, just like a romance or a romantasy genre, you've gotten more authors, more books, more stories, and everything like that. So when you go into a book, you have to like have something that pulls you in like something different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Which is why for the longest time, like I felt like World War II historical fiction books were or just stories, like movies, shows were so oversaturated. Yeah. So for the longest time, I wanted to read historical fiction that was other times, other places, because I was over all of those type of stories. But then there's like all these like tiny little stories that I like to hear about that like I don't know about their history. So I can see that being the case.
Yeah. I read it. Was it this year or last year when I read it? I read it recently and I gave it 3 stars. I just thought it was too long.
I also gave it 3 stars.
Yeah.
I read it a few years back. I don't remember if it was my first from Kristen Hanna. Actually, no, The Great Alone was my first, and this was my second from her. And so The Great Alone was just so heavy that one didn't work as well for me. But I know people love this book.
Like people cry in this book, and I totally get it. The ending was very like, whoa, holy crap.
Right.
But I just felt like it didn't make up for like the first 60% of the book of it being like so slow.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I am glad it's getting a movie though, and I feel like some of these books like The Nightingale and even the All the Light We Cannot See one that I read during this readathon, like that being a show, I feel like some of those stories would work so well on screen versus the book not like captivating me as much.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking for the All the Light We Cannot See, because one of the characters is deaf, right?
Blind.
Is he blind? Okay, I knew he had something. And I was thinking like from a screen, I guess like being on screen, I feel like that's one of those movies like Dune where they don't really say a lot. It's just like the pictures and the story and like the cinematography and stuff like that, and that how that could tell the story. I feel like that book could adapt really well to like that style. But that's like more directors, like certain directors do that, but that would be cool to see.
Yeah.
Like a story like that with like in a historical time. Like I think of like Dunkirk, they didn't really say a lot, but it was still really impactful.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. I think that's all we had to say about A Promise to Arlette.
Yeah.
Some people did enjoy it, and then some of us did not.
No, that's okay.
But it makes for a good conversation, and it's like interesting to hear what other people liked about it. Because then, like, you were reminding me of parts that I did like a little bit more than just, not liking it the whole thing. Oh. Sometimes I feel like that about favorite stuff. Like, I don't want it to be adapted, so I get it. Like, you don't want it to ruin the experience of it,
Yeah, like if it's actually gonna like come across in the TV show the way like the story is actually meant to.
Yeah.
And that's all up to like the director and how they write it and how they do all that stuff.
For sure. Yeah. Yep.
I would say this readathon though was a success. So many people were tagging us and reading.
I think a lot of people got through a lot of books.
Yeah.
And liked majority of the reads for the most part. So that's super good.
I think next time I'm gonna leave off a historical fantasy. I don't want to do a historical fantasy.
Yeah.
Because the last readathon I tried to do Chloe Gong and I was like, I'm not feeling this. I don't want to read this. And then this time I did read one, but I did not like it. Like almost put me in a slump type of a thing.
Oof. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think though with the women they could do a TV show, like a 1 season, one
like a mini series.
Like Chernobyl.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I could see it in that way of how just the anticipation of what was like coming. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. I feel like well, I guess people will see with has Kristen Hanna some of her other stuff has been adapted too, right? Or not? Has it or no? Am I thinking of a different author? I can't remember now. But I was gonna say the Nightingale, like if that one, how that's adapted and all that and how involved she is with the process, like could maybe tell how it would be for the women if it ever got picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be.
Yeah, there's way too much to go on for it. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, yes, that's what I was thinking of, like some of her contemporary stuff. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking her historical fiction stuff.
Oh yeah, no. I'm trying to think of another one. I thought like my mom watched it or something. I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was the Firefly thing. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah. I feel like she's an established author who would like be very involved with any of her stuff being adapted,
Well, I don't know, like the amount of time she's probably researched on this stuff, she doesn't want a director to come in and take out all like the things that she worked so hard to put into the book. Like she'd want to make sure that it's actually accurate, like historically accurate. Because I feel like any historical fiction author, like I don't know, any genre, like subgenre of historical fiction, they love history, obviously, clearly, like for some reason they love to research it. But Googled what?
Oh no, what happened?
Are they making it? Has it been? A lot of things will be optioned, but they won't actually be picked up, like to be published. So.
Yeah, what did you Google, Lexi?
I won't be surprised if they say like the women has been optioned.
Oh, in development. Okay. Interesting.
I feel like The Great Alone. I don't know if that would do well.
For movies.
Yeah.
Stop it. Interesting.
I mean, clearly I will definitely go see them because
same.
I want to, but depending on if I like it, it's a whole different story.
Exactly. Interesting. Well, yeah. And I feel like the women, especially like her author's note talking about how that was like a passion project of hers for years. So I feel like she'd be like careful with how it was,
adapted.
So we'll see. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like
interesting. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. For sure.
This makes me want to do a historical fiction readathon like in the fall again, like in September, October.
Probably that'd be fun. Yeah.
Like every quarter. Because it makes me read historical fiction. It just makes me like like remember of why I love
I
it.
agree. Yeah.
'Cause
And a lot of these, like,
I found a favorite book of the year.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I was gonna say like a new favorites, and then they just like had me in my emotions and my feels for the week. Yeah.
You know what? I didn't cry.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Not even during the rest of the Women on Platform too?
Nope. I was very shocked. I don't know
wow.
how. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Lexapro was Lexapro.
I wonder if because you took a break too in between it, like instead of
I did have to like
I did it in one go.
No, I read it like over 2.5 days or something like that. And I split it up and I was reading the Shelley Thacker at the same time because I like it's a heavy book. Like it's heavy. Like if I were to just sit and read it straight, oh my God, like there's so many things that I could have easily but
Yeah.
I think that rage that I had inside of me of how like just the parallels I was drawing from like right now, it was making me angry. I'm like, they're gonna do this all over again. Like my emotions were all over the place with that book.
Absolutely. Let's see. She wants witchy books. Ooh. I get that.
We can do like a cozy.
Yeah.
Do they have cozy historicals?
I was gonna say that would be kind of hard though. Like
yeah, I don't know any cozy historicals. Maybe we'll do like a winter version in November. That would be fun.
Yeah. I was gonna say like certain like time frames of them because I was thinking like witch trial-y type times and like that type of stuff, you know? Yeah. But I don't know how many.
I got this book from I think at Aardvark, the book box. And so it was labeled as historical fiction.
Oh. Interesting.
And then I open it up and it says it's okay, so Netherlands 1887. I think it's a gothic horror.
Ooh.
So like we could do like horror gothic historicals. That would be really fun for that time.
Yeah.
Because it says like what did you say?
Oh, I was gonna say like the Bewitching one that I just read would fit that too.
Wait, Lexi, what's wrong with us? Wait, did you read this one? Stop it. It says in your hands you hold a work of gothic horror.
Like you, the reader?
Yeah, I have that one. But also Fairy Tale would be considered historical, I think. Like historical. I haven't read it. But...
Same. Yes, Hungerstone is good too because the Carmilla retelling.
Yeah, like we could do like historical vampire. Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
Vampires and witches and like
apparently
there's so many.
Is turning into a vampire.
Ooh,
I think so.
Because even some of them like aren't super dark that have like witchy stuff too. Because I'm thinking of like the Alice Hoffman's like not practical magic, but she has prequels that go back to the Salem witch trials of like the start of that family, which I love those two books. One's like Salem witch trials and one's the 60s, but like those are good too. And those are like maybe not as dark historical fiction witchery, but like witchcraft stuff going on too. That would be super fun.
Ooh, yeah, we should definitely because I love the gothic horror stuff. So
yeah,
historical supernatural readathon.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I have a lot of comments to catch back up on. Hold on. We got carried away there, but excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, whoops. Oh yeah. That's heavy hitting. Especially if you lived during that or were living during that time frame. Ooh. Yeah, I want to watch it now because it's on Netflix. My parents, I know they watched it and liked it.
Or a TV show?
I think it might be, I don't know. I thought it was like a mini series.
Oh, okay.
Possibly, I don't know. Which I know one of the actors in there I super love, so I'm excited to check it out.
Me and Brendan
it's four episodes, a mini series.
Oh, okay. We haven't watched a TV show in a very long time, so like I need to find one. I mean, we watched like animes, but like I haven't watched like a TV show with him. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton out there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wait, did you have anything more to say about this book, Lexi?
Yeah. I'm like, wait, did you not like it? You gotta tell me.
She did read that one? The one that Tori was holding?
I mean, it's a dog on the cover, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I thought it was like teeth and jaws. Like,
I don't know. It's very creepy. I'm like, why
okay.
did I do that? Why did I pick that one?
Hmm.
Yeah.
The Book of Witching. Yes. Yes. Okay.
No.
Oh no.
There, you gave a promise to our a lower rating. Like
True. And then you liked it.
And I didn't like it, so. I don't know
Yeah.
if I have any like books like that.
Of like witchy stuff or like paranormal stuff.
Yeah. I have The Inheritance by Nora Roberts. Does that count?
Oh, totally.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's supernatural.
See, I have
love that
all
one.
all of these books I need to like get to that I haven't.
Although I don't know if it's historical because it's, well, no, it does. Like it has curses of these past brides throughout history. So like there's a little bit of a historical aspect to it.
Okay. But this might like Gothic historicals or historical Gothic whatever might like open up a whole new like subgenre for me because I love like Gothic romances. So I'm like,
yeah.
who knows?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, what is it? Teresa Medeiros? She writes stuff like that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. She has a duet. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. It does. Yeah. I love that one. It's really good.
I know. I've been waiting
Which Nora and me are like, her books are hit and miss for me, but that one I really like.
I think what else?
Yeah, that would be fun to do.
Oh, I read that Spitting Gold one with the frog on
Oh
the
yeah.
cover. That one would be really like considered because it's like kind of gothic-y.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm like super excited.
I know, me too. Now it's gonna be like, fall already.
We gotta plan it for like October or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. I need to check that one out then. Interesting. Yes. She does. That's the one that I read for this, The Bewitching. That's her new one, as well as she has older ones too, like Mexican Gothic and a ton. Hers are definitely more horror and Gothic, but oh, so good.
Oh my gosh. This makes me want to like research all the books now.
I know. This would be super fun.
Yeah. So definitely October.
Yes. Yes.
That would be really fun.
Yep. Now I need to look all these up and then save them for then.
Yes. Like make my Gothic TBR, like historical Gothic TBR.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, we do have the announcement though for our August book pick as well. Oh, Midnight Bayou. Okay.
Oh.
Good to know. I usually read the ones she has every month just so it keeps me on the Nora train as well.
She's not for me. Like I'll try some of them, but
yeah,
like I'll do like The Inheritance, but
yeah, they're really hit and miss, but some I've loved, so yay. Okay, cool. All right, well, for August, which we talked about that book, I'm trying to see if I had it up here. We talked about it during the reading sprints yesterday, that Tori found the When the World Fell Silent by Donna Jones Allward. So here it is.
Oh, good. I was.
It's a 1917 Halifax explosion novel, and this one's on Kindle Unlimited, as well as Libby and Hoopla have like the audio and the ebook. So that's going to be our August pick.
Yeah. Let me see. I was going to see if my Libby has a hold.
Okay, good. Like, more people will join us too for that.
Ooh, yay!
Yay! Oh, if you had a hold for it, you said?
Oh, so my Libby has the ebook, but my Hoopla has the audiobook and the ebook. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
and then plus it's on Kindle Unlimited too. So if your libraries don't have it, it's available. I think the cover is really pretty.
So excited. Like the amount of things I have in my Amazon cart, like I have the platform too. I have this one because I want the cover of it because it's so gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, this is a historical fiction debut.
Really?
It says on the bottom. Yeah, which is surprising because it has like almost 20,000 ratings or something on Goodreads. Interesting.
It's really highly rated, so I have like fingers crossed that it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hoopla. Okay, good, good. Yay. So we're excited to read that one in August. Yeah. 1917 in Canada. Oh, good. Your hoopla has it too. Good. It's always nice to be shocked when they have something for you.
I'm excited though to go back to like World War I instead of World War II.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think, what was the month before? June? Atmosphere. Oh, that was 70s. What was the one before that?
I'd have to look. I forget.
I feel like we haven't read like World War I in quite a while. So.
Yeah, I think the last one was our December one. That was so good.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ugh. Last Christmas in Paris.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've actually had some like all over. So like January was 1950s, that Egypt.
Oh, okay, yes.
And then we had Harlem Renaissance, so like 1920s-ish in the US. The 1940s one for New Orleans, the Rudis Apatis. We did One Good Thing, which was the World War II Italy. And then Kristen Hanna's was Winter Garden. What was that? Was that like World War II or World War I?
I think it was World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've kind of been all over the place, and then Atmosphere, and then now the Serena Burdick one. I was like, what did we just read? Yes, they're so good. So hopefully you join us then for August, because that one is during that time frame.
I can't wait to Hi, it's
okay. Oh, hello. No worries. We were just wrapping it up our reads and the group book and chatting about our August pick.
Yeah.
So I think you did read our group book. So what did you rate it? I would love to know.
Oh, yeah. Casey, if you read it.
Yeah.
We try. Usually it's me and Christy being like, oh shit, we have to pick a book for tomorrow. What's your TBR list? I'm like, oh, these are 4 books on my TBR. Oh, that one sounds good. Cool, we'll pick that one.
Exactly. Yep, very last minute. Like the one for August was literally after the live shows yesterday. Like, hey, let's do that one tomorrow.
Okay.
3.75. Very
so that's like
nice.
Right in the middle. I rated it 4, and then Christy did 2. Well, like 3.
Yeah. It was like 2.5.
2.5.
3 to be nice.
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So right in the middle.
But awesome. This was super exciting. Like another fun historical fiction readathon. Was our fall one also like a week, or did we do a weekend?
No, we did a week.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah. It was fun. I liked it.
I love the week because I feel like I can like get more variety in, and I read slower now than I used to, so it's nice to be able to like.
Yeah, and a lot of these books are lengthy and like hard hitting, so you need some time sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. So thank you everybody for joining us for the readathon, for all the reading sprints. That was super fun all week long. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And for our like supernaturally
we have to come up with a cute name. We don't have
I know, we'll think of a better name for that. But yeah, we're aiming for October. Yeah.
Yeah, I also feel like sometimes if you choose the weekend, like some things come up, like you may have to go somewhere or do something. Like it's the weekend for a lot of people, so they're doing like house things or like getting prepared for the week. So it's nice to be able to do like a full week of like getting in as many as whatever you can. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. But yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us and chatting with us and giving us more books for our TBR. This was super fun. And so then we will post about a date for our August one later, but it'll probably be towards the middle end of the month. So we are excited.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad. And that people have like fallen in love with historical fiction books. So good. Okay. Yep. So thank you guys. And we'll chat next month. So bye.